Hello, welcome. Today I'm going to show you the process of creating this painting. It was a very special project for me. It's a cultural symbol of Colombia. This is based on Las Palenqueras, and these are the women that sells fruit in Cartagena, Colombia. It was a special costume-made painting for a friend of mine. Right at the start of this process, you figure out a couple of secrets that makes a huge difference in my processes. The first one is having this layer of yellow color. I would either use yellow or blue depending on the tone that I want to give to my painting. And the other one is using a projector to start drawing roughly the design that I wanted to have on this canvas. It's helped me so much to speed up the process as well. I'm not as good as drawing as in painting, and I love this technique because I used to do this since I was a kid. We'll go together through this process at a speed 12 times faster than what's happened in real life. When I first started working on this background, I honestly thought so many times that I wasn't sure what I was doing, and I was just thinking how hard it is to trust the process and just believe that you know where you're going with this, because I still need to get more confident. I confess that by then I was feeling pretty lost, but I was sure that I was going to get somewhere closer to the result that I had in mind. You can see I tried many different techniques. So I was trying like a sponge, a piece of cloth. I went back to the brush. I love the brush. I'm always with the brush. For me, it's always the best way. So if you're enjoying watching this video, don't forget to like and also leave a comment below. I would love to know that you're watching and that you're following my projects and my art career that I've been developing with you since I started on the internet. So thank you very much. So the first step in this process was creating this digital image based off a photo that my customer provided. I have then personalized her skirt, changed her fruits, and showed him the final version of what I wanted to base off my painting from. I confess that I got very frustrated creating this background, so I don't really have a record of how I got to this, but I think you can see it's been improving very much. So I started working on her face, and that was such a fun part to work on. At the beginning of the painting, what is going to be your lightest tone as well as your darkest tone and your middle tone. That is very, very important, and I figured that on the latest painting I've done because I've been painting a lot of black-skinned people, and it is a lot of contrast. It goes all the way from very white and bright to the very darkest black. So it's just beautiful to paint, but you need to have that brown in between. And I figured that's how it worked out very well, because then I just come back with the brush and then I make it smooth and soft. My customer also mentioned to me how important was that her expression was friendly and that she was smiling and being nice and giving you some positive energy. And I think it's happened to came out perfectly well because she's definitely so smiley and sweet, and I would definitely say hello to her and just expect to have her smiling back at me. I also think she's got that vibe of a grandma and an older lady, and I just loved it. It's Friday night, I'm here painting. It's such a beautiful day outside. It was really good to be back in a painting because I was away for a while with my in-laws here, and now I'm back to painting, to doing my own stuff. It really relaxes me, so let's do this. I love the story of the Palenqueras. It started when the first black women and men started to get free from slavery in Cartagena. That happened on the 1600s, and they started selling fruit as a way of creating income. It's funny how there is a very similar story in Brazil. It's about the baianas, and they're also women free from slavery that started selling Brazilian recipes. It started becoming a symbol of that region because they started to become popular. More and more women started coming to that region to sell fruit as well, and nowadays they're just respected by their strength, their history, and how they overcame such a difficult time by finding a way through resilience and courage. So it's just a beautiful story that shows the power of the women around the world. They just look so amazing. The difference between the baianas and Las Palenqueras is that baianas' dresses are usually white, but they also have some colorful ones, and they sell other type of foods. The Palenqueras are all colorful. They usually have the Colombian flag on their clothes or somewhere because now they're just a landmark. So you literally can go there to Cartagena and find a few of them so you can take photos with. Out of curiosity, this project has taken me pretty much 4 months from start to end. And of course, I have a full-time job as well that didn't allow me to speed things up. But yes, you can see that I've been spending weekends and nights just to get this completed. But it just feels very good because it's definitely a hobby for me, and I do it with pleasure. So if you've ever considered painting with acrylics, I always say that's the safest medium you can ever have, because I think you can see how many layers I have created again and again and again, and it just never stops perfectioning your artwork. I mean, of course you should stop at a certain time, but it's literally a medium that allows you to make layers and keep improving at every brush stroke. And I love it. I recommend for everyone who wants to start and have some experience with painting. Because of my experience with graphic design, I literally see the colors as a CMYK. That means cyan, magenta, yellow, and black, and seeing how you can merge each color to create a new color. But one thing that I didn't figure out before until I actually went to acrylics to test it out is how the black and the white, they both work to unsaturate the colors. So if you have something that looks way too saturated, it usually wouldn't look as real as you'd like it to be. And that's when I use either black or white. And then the blue fabric. Fabric is being my favorite. I think that this kind of fabric, at least, is literally a huge gradient going up and down and up and down on the highest and the lowest tone. I've done blue fabric before, so I'm sure that it's helped me to get this fabric done in my first attempt, which I'm very proud of. Little dots are definitely my favorite. I just love making patterns and keeping a repetitive movement. I think they get me into a flow. And what is painting these flowers if not 6 or 7 dots in a circular disposition? When you realize that there is geometry in the entire nature, you can draw and paint anything. I've been doing a bit every night, and I've promised to finish these in a couple weeks. This is the best band to paint with. We start adding more and more layers to it, and I get to a point where it looks almost like graphic. All these details makes it so rich, doesn't it? Look at these seeds. I think it's sort of my style. I don't really want to make everything absolutely perfect. I do want to make them stylish and with a certain brush stroke here and there. was very impressive to see the progress with these fruits because, to be honest, where I came from and where I got to, I think it's very impressive. Today I'm going to deliver this painting. When you first apply the layer of the glossy finish, it looks a little more down. All the colors get this white look. So when it actually dries out, that's when you can see that the colors have popped. It makes a big difference. It's time for me to show you the final results. I'm so excited. And ta-da! It's already covered and it's finalized. Now I only need to make a few more videos, some close-up shots, some photographs for Instagram and social media, and then see how his reaction will be. We started opening up the art at his living room, and you can see on the background there is already a beautiful painting from a friend of mine who won, and I love that landscape. But yeah, now Juan's turning the painting up and you can see the big smile on his face, and that just makes me so happy, makes my whole work worth it. So he was very happy overall, and my heart is full. And this was my humble homage to Las Palenqueras. I hope you have enjoyed watching this process. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.